Thank you so much, guys, for turning to this brand new video. It's a pleasure you are here. I'm just gonna show you what President Trump just said about Vice President J.D. Vance. It's a very important video, and it will, you will enjoy this video. I request you to watch the video till the end. First of all, take a look at this clip, guys.
There are a lot of reasons to dislike J.D. Vance as the potential successor to Donald Trump. But in this breaking story, there is no better reason than the stuff he comes up with himself. And as we know, Donald Trump is in no way planning on leaving the White House anytime soon. Welcome back into Occupy Democrats, because
I've heard President Trump was saying I can be here till 2032. So are you going to accept that President Trump for 4 years more? And it's been 1.5 years right now, and 2.5 years still remaining, and he's planning to be here 4 more years. So are you going to accept that? Let me know in the comment section, guys.
I mean, there's the archway and the ballroom and paving over the Rose Garden, and Donald Trump just doing everything in gold inlay in the image of his orange gold self. But the truth is, the hillbilly elegy, trying to step into the shoes of the great and powerful Oz, is simply going to be likely too much for him, and he proves it virtually every time he opens his mouth, but especially in this breaking story, because Donald Trump is going to continually get asked this question.
J.D. Vance and Secretary of State Marco Rubio for the 2028 election.
The reality is, can Donald Trump lie like he normally does and get away with it? Because J.D. proves he sure can't. This question to Donald Trump.
Trump, who was asked would he endorse who on NBC News, here's what he said.
JD is fantastic, and Marco is fantastic.
Oh yes, Trump and his two lovers, unfaithful to the end, right, Donald?
We got a lot of beauties out there, JD. I envy you and other people. Who's it going to be? Okay, let's go. You ready? Who likes Marco Rubio?
You think Donald would really lean towards little Marco for real?
Little Marco, little Marco. Do you know that in Florida, they hate little Marco Rubio so much?
Or is it JD by a nose or a piece of corn on the cob?
Who likes JD Vance?
And Trump was asked, does he view J.D. Vance as his successor? Trump had a very quick one-word answer when he was asked that question by Bret Baier.
Well, not according to Trump himself.
Do you view Vice President J.D. Vance as your successor, the Republican nominee in 2028?
No, but he's very capable.
But he tried to cover it up for JD a little bit.
You know, I think you have a lot of very capable people.
And there are people running for...
I can't believe President Trump really said that about J.D. Vance. So sometimes I don't understand what type of President Trump personality is like. What is in his mind? I'm literally confused. He really said that about J.D. Vance, and my mind doesn't believe it,
that Republican primary, including, as we presume, J.D. Vance to be one of them. What does that moment look like, and if Trump endorses him?
But in this breaking story, why does Donald Trump even bother to say this?
So far, I think he's doing a fantastic job.
Well, maybe it's because JD has learned how to lie kind of like Donald. But the problem is, even though Donald Trump is the mess that he is, he's simply, JD is not Donald Trump. And when he lies like this, it terminates any chance he has, because he's doing it way too far in advance. Check this breaking story out.
J.D. Vance's big boasts unravel in withering new fact check. Vice President J.D. Vance made demonstrably false and misleading claims about manufacturing job growth in speeches on Monday and Tuesday, according to a fact check of his statements. On Monday in Missouri, Vance claimed the first quarter of 2026 saw the biggest growth in manufacturing employment last quarter that we have seen in this country since Donald J. Trump was president the first time. But CNN's Daniel Dale found no evidence to support his statement.
That's why the common people of USA are turning against President Trump nowadays. He's so much unpopular right now. I'm talking about the real-time situation. And still, people actually don't like J.D. Vance as well. And even Trump is facing backlash from the common people of USA due to higher gasoline prices.
One of Vance's questions was this: how is it that we've seen the biggest growth in manufacturing employment last quarter that we have seen in this country since Donald J. Trump was president the first time? Dale wrote. The answer is, we haven't seen that. the economy added only 18,000 manufacturing jobs in the first quarter of 2026, substantially smaller than gains during 6 of 7 full quarters under the Biden administration in 2021 and 2022. Biden-era manufacturing job gains included 137,000 in Q1 2022, 146,000 in Q3 2021, and 144,000 in Q4 2021. Even Q2 2021 produced 18,000 jobs, matching rather than trailing this year's performance. On Tuesday, Vance claimed there had been great rebounds in manufacturing jobs under Trump-Vance leadership, but this characterization is also misleading. Despite the 18,000 first-quarter gain, the economy has lost a net 77,000 manufacturing jobs since the administration's first full month in office in February 2025 through April 2026. Manufacturing employment declined every month of 2025 and again in April 2026, according to preliminary data. Vance's office declined to comment on the discrepancies. White House officials acknowledged gains in construction jobs related to manufacturing facility development, but offered no substantive response to the overall manufacturing employment decline. The fact check notes that while some manufacturing data show positive indicators, including manufacturing sector activity expanding for 4 consecutive months in 2026, Vance's characterization of a great rebound omits crucial context. The recent gains represent only a partial recovery from losses incurred under his administration. The administration's volatile tariff policies may have contributed to job losses, though long-term manufacturing employment has trended downward since peaking in the late 1970s.
What it is that I can't possibly understand is why in the world would J.D. Vance even cover that subject? This is how actually not intelligent as a potential president, much less a county supervisor, J.D. Vance is. Manufacturing is a subject that virtually every single politician should just stay away from. Obviously, it's been declining since the 70s for a whole litany of reasons based on corporate America and financial services and technology and a number of other things. But the truth of the matter is, he doesn't even bother to mention that a lot of Biden's numbers were because we were coming out of COVID, and yet Biden still enacted policies that actually helped manufacturing, and Trump has done nothing but destroy them. The fact that he even brought up that subject just goes to show why you, J.D. Vance, just shot yourself in the in perpetuity foot. You guys.
Well, guys, you have seen the whole story, and he's going to be run for president in 2028. J.D. Vance, do you believe? First of all, let me know in the comment section, like, what is your random statement about President Trump when we compare President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance? If I see they both have complete different nature. Whenever I talk about J.D. Vance and President Trump, I can literally see they have complete different body language. I hope most of people say we don't like President Trump, but we like J.D. Vance. So if you like J.D. Vance, let me know in the comment section, guys. He's going to be run for president in 2028. So are you gonna vote for J.D. Vance? And according to this story, the political commentator, the host is saying like it's a misleading. So a person who is providing a misleading information is going to run for a president in 2028 for USA, a country like USA. It's not a third world country, you know. And I have noticed whatever President Trump says, the vice president, he repeats that. Whatever President Trump just says. So what's your opinion? Let me know in the comment section, guys.